As many of you already know, I'm really depressed because my best friend of 42 years has stopped hanging out with me because I was dating his 18-year-old daughter. I've never shed tears for any woman that I've dated, but I shed tears for this man. Anyways, I'm severely depressed, and this has caused me to self-treat the depression with fapping. The fapping has caused me to lose confidence and really messed up my game. Why am I telling you this, you may ask? I want to show you a dumpster fire of an Infield video where I made many mistakes, but I still got the girl. I'm showing you this Infield video so that you'll suddenly realize that you can get the girl too. Many of you guys are not going out to do pickup because you think that it's a waste of time because you're a beginner, so you'll be making too many mistakes to get the girl. However, after watching my dumpster fire Infield video, where I still get the girl in the end, you'll be surprised to find yourself believing that you can get the girl too, because you realize that nobody's perfect. But as long as you're good enough, you'll get the girl. I know many of you guys watch my videos but don't approach any girls. Some of you commented on my videos that I've memorized many lines that I've used to pick up girls, but you're not sure that you can memorize that many lines. I'm here to tell you that because of my depression, I can't remember any canned pickup lines. I mostly just make up what I say on the spot to the girls that I pick up. In a minute, I'm going to show you how you can make up what to say on the spot as well. Also, I know many of you guys watch pickup videos made by tall, young, white guys gaming girls. However, you try the same stuff, but get no results. Why? Is it because short, old, brown guys can't get girls? No. I'm not 6 feet tall, I'm brown, and I'm 51 years old, yet I consistently date 18 to 21-year-old cuties. How, you might ask? There are many tools that I use in my dating and pickup toolbox. Some of these tools are the same as that these tall, young, white pickup coaches teach. However, I have a tool that is my secret sauce, and it's called conversational hypnosis. I embed hypnosis into my conversations with women in order to get them to become my girlfriends. Now, Hollywood tells you that hypnosis is a creepy guy waving a watch fob in front of your face saying, "You're getting sleepy." That's a bunch of BS, man. You might be surprised to find that hypnosis is simply changing a woman's psychological state in order to more easily influence her, so that she'll sleep with you. You see, men are visual creatures. We'll look at a gorgeous woman and will immediately have an involuntary biological response to her. Our attraction to women is physical. However, you might be surprised to find that women's attraction is emotional, not physical. Women talk to each other on the phone about their emotions for hours. Men don't do this. I mean, yeah, sure, a woman will look at an attractive man, and this will cause her to have certain emotions, which will cause her to become attracted to this man. However, you might be surprised to find that these same emotions can be evoked in other ways. For example, you can hypnotize a woman into feeling emotions that will make her attracted to you. Remember when you were a little boy, and you asked your parents for something while they were in a bad mood? They said no. But you tried asking again later, and they were in a good mood, and they said yes. You might be surprised to find that it's just like that. Anyways, there are 3 steps to making a hypnosis pattern on the fly. First, you ask her, "What's it like when you?" Then, you shut up and listen to her answer. The answer that she gives you are words from her subconscious mind. Therefore, if you say something to her with these same words, her brain will feel that it's her idea, not something that you're pushing on her. For example, in answering your question, she says, "I feel like nothing else matters when I'm falling in love." Then in the second step, you reply, as you suddenly feel like nothing else matters. You might be surprised to find yourself. And then you describe in detail what it feels like to fall in love. Finally, in the third step, you say, "Isn't that?" And you touch her while you say the word "that." A wonderful feeling to have. With me, I feel like that sometimes too, you know. Your touch anchors those feelings of love to you. Anchoring a psychological state to something else was the conclusion of a very famous psychology experiment called Pavlov's dog. In this experiment, a Russian scientist called Pavlov discovered that if you ring a bell every time you feed a dog, it will salivate when it eats. However, if you ring a bell when there is no food, the dog will still salivate. In other words, if you get a woman to feel like she's falling in love and anchor that feeling to your touch, then every time you touch her, she will feel like she's falling in love. Also, when you ask, what's it feel like when you fall in love? This forces the woman to remember and relive emotionally her memories of the last time she fell in love. Furthermore, when you say, isn't that a wonderful feeling to have? With me, I feel like that sometimes too, you know. Her conscious mind will hear, with me, I feel like that sometimes. But her subconscious mind will hear, isn't that a wonderful feeling to have with me? This technique is called verbal ambiguity. Using this 3-step method, you can get a woman to feel any feeling you want her to feel. For example, in the following Infield video, I first hypnotized her into feeling like she's known me forever. Then I made her feel like she's so happy that she cried. Then I caused her to feel like it's extremely hot, so she really needs to eat ice cream. Finally, I hypnotized her into feeling like she's falling in love with me. Anyways, I made a lot of mistakes in the following Infield video. It's a total dumpster fire, and I'm going to point out all the mistakes that I made. However, I still got this 18-year-old cute white girlfriend, even though I'm brown, old, and well under 6 feet tall. You really shouldn't think of me as the world's greatest pickup artist, because I'm going to point out all my mistakes in the captions to this video, so that you won't make the same mistakes I did. You might be surprised to find that you can get girls who are 9s and 10s too, because you can make a lot of mistakes and still get the girl. You don't have to be great, because you might be surprised to find that you only have to be good enough.
Hey, 2 seconds. I was just walking by, and there's just a special aura about you. I can't help but come over here and meet you. I have an intuition about you. You form images in your mind. You're really good daydreamer. You form images in your mind really vividly. Like you sometimes think people are listening to you, but you could be a million miles away. At your favorite vacation spot, it's very easy for you to stop and imagine yourself in a beautiful place, kicking back, relaxing, having fun, laughing, and suddenly doing everything that you really want to do. Hi, my name is Thomas. I'm the crazy guy in the Bible that asked if Jesus is legit. And your name is? I heard somewhere that if you say something 5 times, you'll be able to remember it.
I feel like I've heard that too. Yeah.
I'm not horrible with names, so don't be a bit offended if later, like a couple hours later, I forget your name. Go, Jane.
No, I'm not with names. In one ear and like out the other.
Oh yeah. So anyways, I'm here today to shop for a gift for my friend Wendy. She's like a really good friend of mine from high school. The birthday's coming up. So what are you here for?
I am waiting on Starbucks for now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just hanging out, right? All right. So anyways, isn't it funny how friendship works? You know, I've been friends with Wendy for a while, but at what point in time are you, there's 2 people who are not friends, suddenly become friends? I mean, isn't it funny how friendship works? I mean, have you ever just met someone, but you suddenly feel like you've been with that person forever and ever? And as you suddenly look in his eyes and you find yourself playing with your hair, you're thinking to yourself, you know, what's he thinking? Does he like me? And as you notice your heart beating just a little faster, you might be surprised to find yourself a year from now thinking back in the day and remembering, hey, gee, that was the start of a beautiful new relationship. Isn't that a wonderful feeling to have? With me, sometimes I feel like that too, you know. Like when I met Bill Clinton, politicians, they have a knack for making people feel like they've known you forever and ever,
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that way?
Yeah, in a sense, but I'm a skeptic, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we're all skeptics on the road of life. Until you see it, then you believe it, right?
This is true.
Yeah. It's like, what's that phrase? Show me the money!
Yeah, pretty much.
So anyways, I was trying to shop for a gift for this friend of mine, but I am an ogre. I don't know anything about women's stuff. So I was thinking maybe scented candles.
Scented candles are solid. I feel like he goes through a lot of them, and you can't have too much. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you can do me a favor and give me a suggestion about what scent to get her. She's a very outgoing personality. She doesn't eat animals. She's a pescatarian, and she's very warm, bubbly, and very helpful to everybody. This woman has a heart of gold. She'll go out of the way to help you with all sorts of stuff, even if you don't ask for the help. You'll be. What do you suggest? What scent?
Well, I like more like the very fresh type of scent.
Mhm.
It just makes it like you walk into a room and it smells clean but sweet at the same time, almost like a woman's perfume. But a lot of people like the vanilla-y type of smell, so they're just like warm and fuzzy kind of feeling. Something that says I'm a girl and I'm clean and it's just warm.
So, what scent's your favorite?
I don't really know what the name of it would be. I mean, I know I like one candle from Yankee Candle called it's a lavender lemon.
Uh-huh.
That's a good one. But anything that kind of reminds me of like the ocean, but like also with your suntan lotion on it, and like a sweet but fresh.
So what is it about the ocean that's so important to you?
I've always loved the ocean.
Yeah?
I feel at peace there. I feel like I regather myself there whenever I drift too far. I love playing in the water, the good waves, really anything you can do in the water. So I don't like to stay away from the ocean.
So what kind of, I find that scented candles cause people to have certain emotions tied to certain events in your lives. So the event for you would be the ocean. A certain scented candles will make you think of the ocean. What kind of emotion is attached to that?
Happiness, peace, calm, kind of all at once. I think all of our senses are tied with some type of emotion. We touch something and it makes us feel happy. We see something it makes us feel happy. We hear something it makes us feel happy. Taste and smell. They can all bring out emotion, which might be from memories. But yeah, I mean, I've never had a bad time at the ocean. So.
Oh, okay. So the which scent has what's it called? Like, is there a scent called Fresh Ocean or something at the candle store?
No, I mean, there's some that will like have an ocean on it. I can't tell you if there's like a name for it. I know there's a specific smell that I like, but it's not a candle. But usually I just look for the ones that have some type of body of water on it, but it doesn't smell too like cologne or musky. Some of them are more geared to like a men's type of smell. I usually go for the more feminine smell.
So I was just wondering, what do you mean by ocean? Like, it smells sea salty-ish, or do you mean it smells sort of like coconut, like suntan lotion, and reminds you of the ocean?
I guess it kind of smells like fresh. Coconut, I say like yes, because it's kind of like your suntan that's on it. Some of them do have that almost like watery, salty, but like the coconut would kind of match any type of like fishy smell that you would think of with the ocean. Obviously, it doesn't smell exactly like if you were to step out into the ocean, but it kind of smells like
So you just generally look for something that says ocean on the packaging and try it out and see if it does. But you don't necessarily look for something that says coconut or... Okay.
Usually when it says coconut, it's a little sweet coconut-ish. Maybe more geared towards just coconut. And I don't mind coconut, but sometimes it's a little strong. I don't want it to be like the main smell, if that makes sense. Like I want some type of fresh backing it out.
Okay. Nice. So, thank you. I appreciate it. I was right. There is an aura about you. You helped me find a gift from my friend Wendy. So anyways, you said the ocean makes you happy, right? So, isn't it funny how happiness works? You know, it's like, for example, when people are happy, they laugh, right? That's a no-brainer. But when people are very happy, they cry. So people are sad when they cry. People are happy when they cry. Crying is happy and sad. So that's kind of weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird how happiness works?
Yeah.
I mean, what's it like when you're so happy that you cry? Do you try to hold back the tears and then it just burst out like a burst dam? Or just let it trickle out as it may?
I've only teared up. I don't know if I've ever cried because, like, full-on cried because of happiness, but I've definitely teared up. I feel like it's usually because it's also, like, something you really wanted or been working for or you've been worried about went your way. It was exactly what you wanted or looking for. And it's like a release of relief. Whatever, like, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You're so happy that it worked out in your favor in the way that you wanted.
Okay. That's nice. So what was it that you were working for that made you really happy? So happy that you cried?
Probably my career.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I got a job I really wanted, and I wasn't necessarily expecting it, but I was wishing it.
Nice.
It was like a relief, happiness.
You know, because I'm so grateful that you helped me here to find a scent, candle scent for my friend Wendy, I'm going to teach you something cool. I'm going to teach you how to read minds. It's not psychic powers or magic or anything. It's actually very scientific. I learned this from this neurosurgeon called Penny. This woman I used to date, she's a neurosurgeon, right? And so it's kind of like this, okay? So your brain is kind of like a bunch of nerves, or nerves are like little wires, right? Anytime you have a wire and you generate electricity, like you're thinking, your brain generates electricity, right? You generate electricity flows down the wire and it makes a radio wave at the end of a wire. You know, it's kind of like your car antenna or the radio antenna at the radio station. It's got, the radio antenna is just a big old wire, and it makes the electricity goes down the wire, makes the radio wave, right? So the your brain has a bunch of wires making radio waves, right? And other surrounding brains can pick up on these radio waves and can read your thoughts. Now, I'm not a psychic or anything. I can't tell you what you had for lunch last Tuesday, you know, but just very, very simple things like colors or numbers or emotions, but not detailed emotions. I can't tell the nuance in an emotion. Like, I can tell you're happy. I can't tell you're so happy that you're crying, or so happy, or just a little happy. Just, do you see the thing? So I'm not a psychic or anything. It's just very simple mind reading. Human beings can be attuned to each other, and here I'll just demonstrate. Okay, here so first it's kind of like making a Wi-Fi connection with a computer. First you have to plug it in, you make the connection, you can unplug it, you can still have a Wi-Fi connection, right? Okay, so I invite you to hold my hands. Alright, so I'm gonna hold, and then okay, we're gonna synchronize breathing. So if you take deep exaggerated breaths, I'll take deep exaggerated breaths, and that'll synchronize our breathing, right? Okay. There, I felt it. I felt the connection you made. So now I can let go of your hands because we've made the wired connection. Now I have a Wi-Fi connection. Okay, I invite you to think of a number between 1 and 10. Okay. 7. No? What was it? 4? Well, it was worth a try. It works most of the time.
Yeah, I feel like most people get 7, so.
It works most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work, but one time it didn't work in a really cool way. Like I said, 4. Other person said 7, but then somebody was eavesdropping on our conversation across the 2 tables over. He goes, I was thinking 7.
Got a misconnection there.
The guy, some random dude 2 tables over, yelled, I was thinking 7.
You never know.
Maybe the dude in the Trump, the Make America Great Again baseball cap over there thinking 7.
Yeah.
He was thinking in his brain, Make America Great Again, 7.
Yep. Somebody out here.
So anyways, what is your favorite drink?
Like, what do you mean? Where?
Anywhere. What's your favorite drink?
Just to drink casually?
Whatever, just to drink.
I mean, if I'm picking a drink to just drink like at home, it's gonna be water.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's probably your favorite drink. You have it right there, right with you.
It just does the trick better than anything else.
Okay. My favorite drink recently, because it changes, but my favorite drink recently is a margarita.
Okay, so alcohol-wise,
But
margarita's a good summer drink.
it's kind of silly, but I've just drank my first margarita like 2 weeks ago. It's kind of crazy.
I had my first one when I was like 16.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
So it's yeah, I had my first one 2 weeks ago. It's kind of crazy.
Even this now, they're really good.
I've had pina coladas, and but I've never had a margarita before. But I was at this place called Kona Grill, and after 8 p.m. Sunday nights after 8 p.m. they have a special where they have a big half-pound hamburger, fries, and a margarita for just $10. Since I work nights, I work till 8 o'clock, so sometimes I work till 10 or whatever. Then perfect. I get out of work, I grab the margarita and the hamburger and the fries.
That's a nice deal.
Then I was thinking, and I got that because it was such a nice deal. So I go, I'm not that much for alcoholic drinks, but whatever, it's cheap, so.
Yeah, you won't find that many places, that deal.
That makes us drink compatible because opposites attract.
Water is definitely different than tequila. Yeah.
Oh, is that what a margarita made of? They made of tequila? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought this was sweet. I thought it's probably made, I was guessing it was made of rum.
No, they just have a lot of sugar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
But, yeah, rum is more like mojito.
Well, since you're so good and help me find scented candles I like, let's go get a Starbucks drink. On me. What was your favorite drink at Starbucks?
They discontinued my favorite drink.
They discontinued my favorite drink too.
They always do that. Like the third drink I like that they discontinued.
What was it?
Well, I liked the refresher, and I liked the cool lime refresher, and they discontinued that.
What's a refresher? Pardon my ignorance.
So it's those like colorful
Mm-hmm.
It's those drinks are like typically got fruit in them, but it's also caffeine.
Okay.
They had a lime one. I liked the lime one. Got rid of it. And then they had another one. Oh, very, very hibiscus.
I see. They got rid of that too? Oh.
And then I tried the kiwi dark root, and I don't know if they're out of it or if they got rid of it. Last time I went, they didn't have it.
Oh.
So, I guess they had a pineapple. Oh, they got rid of it. Yeah. They had a new pineapple one that was also pretty good, but they'll probably discontinue it eventually.
Oh. Oh well. I knew all I was thinking of drinking Starbucks was. It was just 500 calories in a tiny little thimble drink. you know, and it was like liquid chocolate. It was not the super hot chocolate you get at IHOPs. Because that's just milk with a little bit of chocolate and a little bit of sugar in it, right? This is literally a chocolate bar that's been melted. I love those. But they discontinued it. They said it's not healthy. It's 500 calories for tiny 50cc shot glass.
I mean, it is ridiculous, but I don't think you're getting it as like, it's probably a third. I'm sure other food here is the same calories, and frappuccinos are not healthy.
So they discontinued it. And I called Corporate, I go, hey, why do you guys discontinue that? I actually called them and asked them. They go, it was very unhealthy, sir. It had like way too many calories and way too small a drink.
Yeah.
And it's like, who cares? It's not like I drink that every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, my sister did the same thing, and she called corporate. Whenever they got rid of the Cool Lime refresher. They said they'd bring it back, but they never did.
Is your sister a Karen? I'm just kidding.
Actually, Kara.
Don't tell her I told you that.
We're pretty close, but...
Well, tell you, since this can be your favorite drink here, what place has that drink? Or something similar to it?
I mean, they have a pineapple one. I like the pineapple one.
You like the hibiscus, right?
Yeah, but they don't have it.
Well,
Pineapple.
I actually can make it with hibiscus. I think I've got the...
But does that have caffeine in it?
I don't know how I can make one with caffeine in it without turning it brown.
Yeah, because it's not coffee.
Oh, wait. I can make it with theobromine, which is tea, instead of caffeine.
Yeah, I think they have green tea extract as the caffeine ingredient.
Yeah. So I can probably make one with tea, and I've got the red liquidy stuff, concentrate stuff to make the hibiscus out of it, plus some ice, and you look like a healthy person that doesn't like sugar but likes the taste of sugar, so I can put some stevia in it. You know what stevia is, right? I can put the red goopy stuff, put some stevia, dissolve in a little bit of hot water, put some stevia, put some ice, add some cold water, add a tea. That should do the trick.
That doesn't sound bad.
Yeah. Well, you know, talk about, you know what we do? What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Probably birthday cake.
Birthday cake? Okay.
It changes, but really anything with like birthday cake is good.
All right. You know, I just thought a cool idea. You know what? Let's go to Cold Stone ice cream parlor and get you a birthday cake ice cream. All right?
Right now?
Yeah, right now. It's a Saturday. It's hot outside. You don't want to be going anywhere without some nice cold ice cream, right? I mean, have you ever been on a hot day and your mascara is melting out your face and you think, oh God, it's so hot. And then you suddenly found yourself with a nice, cold, tasty birthday cake ice cream. And you put that in your mouth and it just, you don't even care about the brain freeze. You're like, oh, that feels so good. Isn't that, I mean, when you think about it like that, isn't it natural for you to really want to go out with me for ice cream right now?
I'll go with you as a friend.
That's fine. All great relationships are friendships.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. All right, come on. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I just noticed something. Our colors match.
Kind of.
I think our brains are thinking on the same wavelengths today.
We've got the same color category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our brains are thinking on the same wavelengths today.
Except for the numbers.
Except for the number. I bet you that guy in the Trump hat is thinking 7.
Okay. Well, we'll never know.
He's thinking, make America great again. 7. Well, anyways, there's a really good ice cream place in Addison called Marble Slab.
Okay. I'm parked that way, so I have to go that way.
Okay, let me go find the address so I can text it to you, okay?
Okay.
So let's see here. Where is Marble Slab Ice Cream in Addison, Texas?
Marble Slab Creamery, 4937
Okay.
Beltline Road, Addison,
once you type this in your phone, 4937
4937
Beltline Road. You can
Beltline Road.
Beltline Road,
Okay,
Addison, Texas.
I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
and while we have it, in case we get, let me get your phone number so we can keep in touch in case any traffic snafus or whatever.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and give you my phone. You can send a text to yourself.
Okay.
Let's see here. Here you go.
Okay. There you go.
Okay, and
I sent my name.
okay. Smart girl. So in case I forget, I can look on my phone, right?
Did say that you forget names, so I'm just doing my part.
So, did you get the address of the?
I got
okay,
it.
cool.
I pulled it up.
Okay, we'll meet up there then.
Okay, I'll see you
All
there,
right, see you. Hi. So, did you find your cake ice cream? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Hi, Jane. Just kidding. Cassidy. Yeah. Have you ever been to this location before? Yeah. I used to come here all the time on a bike ride here and ride the bike back home. Huh? No, after eating here, I go back home. But
Just ate the calories you burned off.
I suppose. But I haven't ridden a bike in a while as I fell, and now it's kind of weird. I can put a lot of weight on this, right? I planted my right arm to the ground. I was riding a motorcycle, I ride bicycles and motorcycles. So I was riding a motorcycle and I fell, and I planted this on the ground. It's weird. I can put a lot of weight on it, but like straight up and down or pull it and push it, it doesn't hurt. But if I rotate it, like if I try to steer a car, a steering wheel, that'll hurt. It's like hardly any weight at all, the steering wheel of the car.
Weird, yeah.
But the steering wheel, that can't hurt.
Yeah, there you go. Did you ever get a doctor to look at it?
Yeah, he said nothing's broken. It's a little bit of torn cartilage. It's just going to take time to heal.
Okay. So it was recent?
Yeah, it's almost 100% better now. I can do this without hurting.
Well, then you start riding bikes.
It just has a little nagging, kind of a tugging feel.
Yeah.
99% better.
Maybe some rehab or something, but...
I'm going to do small amaretto.
Huh?
I'm good. Toppings.
No, I don't need any toppings. Can I have a topping of joint, please?
Yeah, I just top it off with the crunchy nuts. So you're a big ice cream person?
Amaretto?
Big on ice cream,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like ice cream. I try not to eat too much. I always get the small.
Yeah.
Because I'm Asian.
Give a lot.
We're all lactose intolerant.
That sucks.
I apologize in advance.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. And the friend of dairy. Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for the ice cream.
Anyway, I learned a new phrase. It says, much obliged. Well, West Texas, however you look at it.
I don't know if yeah, I guess it is. I've never really heard somebody use that in person.
Or here's another phrase that I really see. Here to midnight, like people ask you how you're doing. He says, I'm fine.
I have heard that.
This is the- I now say, here to midnight.
I never really get why people say that.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. Let me give you a scoop to try. Amaretto. Is your rubbing here? Mind if I try it?
hint of rum,
Very
right?
small. Who knows if it's actually in there or not?
It's probably some sort of chemical that tastes like rum.
Probably. Just some essence. I've almost had like almond kind of taste in it.
I don't even know what amaretto is.
I think it's a coffee, like a dessert coffee, Italian.
Really?
I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is.
You know, at this point in time in the conversation, most people ask each other boring questions. Like, what do you do? You know, instead, I'm going to ask something exciting. What do you want out of life? I invite you to suddenly share with me what you want out of life.
It's kind of like a broad question, isn't it? I guess I want experiences, traveling. I want to fulfill myself through my career and my passions. I'm almost not really like I have like my interests, but I almost don't get too attached to like a set in stone goal because I know everything always changes. Like, anytime I've had a plan, I don't think it's gone the route that I thought. But yeah, I guess I just want experiences to be fulfilled in a so
Okay.
yeah, what about you?
So you said you have passion. What kind of passion? Name one.
Well, I've always loved genres and creative arts type of thing, whether it's painting or even down to like working out, yoga and running and hiking. So I think I love animals. I love to go out into the wild and see animals. Not so much as you, but safari and that's going to be cool. So freakery, snorkeling, or diving.
Just out of curiosity, you said drama. Are you talking about dating a guy that's been to prison and has 4 baby mamas? No? Okay. Just checking.
Not in the drama that you acquire in life, the drama that you create that is real.
Just like to show that. I learned that phrase recently, baby mama.
Yeah, that's, I'm never going to be your mom, thank God.
I learned that phrase recently.
That is not something I think many people want to fight for. I'm sure they love their children, but I think you're stuck with another human that you didn't want to be stuck with. Not the kid, the father, the baby dad.
I only learned that phrase recently. I didn't
Yeah, it's
know that was a thing.
It's a thing. I've been hearing that one for a while now. It's just a fun way to say it. Easier than the mother of my children, or the father of my children.
So, anyways, recently I've been working on something. I always have projects in my life. My most recent project, I made a machine that hopefully, fingers crossed, will cure migraine headaches. Right? So your brain makes certain brain waves at certain frequencies. And certain frequencies are pain, certain frequencies are sleep or whatever, right? So I made a large electromagnetic donut controlled by a computer. The computer drives the amplifier drives the electromagnetic coil, right?
Okay.
And then the person puts their head in the coil that has the migraine headache. The person who's really desperate for a migraine headache relief puts his or her head in the coil, and I'll press the big green button, throw the switch, because it's high voltage. It's like 24,000 volts.
Scary.
And then hopefully when the magnetic coils pulse at the rate at what your brain is when you're asleep, or you just you're out like a light when you go to sleep and you don't have any more migraines.
What is it?
It should. It's like magnetism. It should be no different than an MRI. You know? But the tricky thing is not that it's safe or not. It's perfectly safe. I've tried it myself, but it's safe. But the thing is, that the thing that was difficult was preventing from melting. because the coil will generate heat and it'll melt. That's why the MRI machines are encased in a liquid nitrogen. I didn't want to work with liquid nitrogen. Kind of dangerous. I don't want to splash them on myself and lose the body parts.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
So
good luck with that.
that's my most recent project.
Good luck with that. That sounds very complicated. It does sound a little dangerous.
So to prevent it from melting, I thought of a solution from overheating. I run the coil for like a minute or so. Just before it stops melting, I turn it off. And when it cools off, you have a big fan run right now to cool it.
If you're asleep, why would you turn it off?
Well, there's an operator, the person's operator. And then when it cools off, you turn it back on. You pulse it on. You pulse the operation. You skirt it along the edge of melting and catching fire, but you don't let it catch fire and melt. Kind of walk that little edge. So
Interesting. Okay.
I have to figure out how to automate that. Because it's not, like you said, if you're doing it yourself, there's no operator, how are you going to prevent it from melting, or catching fire or whatever if you're not
You're going to have to indicate some type of temperature.
there has to be some sort of temperature sensor, program, computer chip, all
It
that.
would just also be like, if it malfunctions, then die.
Oh, I browned out the entire neighborhood.
Your neighbors will see you.
I miscalculated like one of the numbers on the electronics when I threw the switch, ka-chunk, and then all the lights in the dim the lights and go, oh crap.
Yeah, your neighbors were not happy.
That is, it's just a couple seconds of brown. It wasn't a blackout, that would be bad.
This is true. I mean, as long as it's done. Somebody was probably in the middle of typing a really important paper. And messed up.
Somebody's typing. Let's see. I love you.
Yep. They're about to sign a text. And couldn't get through without Wi-Fi. Somebody's trying to call 911.
I hope not. Well, that wouldn't interrupt them.
No,
That's like the phone.
yeah, as long as
Battery
they
operated.
could cell service. Nobody uses landlines anymore.
I still have a landline-ish. It was too expensive to keep the landline going. But what I did is I have this landline phone that's connected to my internet service.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's actually free, so.
Yeah. I mean, I know one person that do that. And they still have phones around the house. They don't have to wait for a whole line.
So you're like traveling, where have you been?
I've been really all over the States, but country, I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Italy, Finland, and multiple places in Europe, Spain, Mexico, Hawaii, a decent amount, but I need to go a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you haven't been out of the country?
No, I have.
You have?
Yeah, I just said Italy, Spain,
Oh, okay.
Europe, and Costa Rica, Mexico. Those are all out of the country.
That's weird. For some reason, my brain thought those were cities in the U.S. for a second. That's really weird.
No, they are countries outside of.
For some crazy reason, when I heard just my brain categorized those as places in the U.S.
No.
That's pretty crazy.
No, I've been to over like half the states, so. But
You've never been to Asia, have you? No?
no, I'd like to go to Japan. I think Japan would be cool,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe Taiwan, Bali.
I've never been to Bali. I've been to Japan.
It's supposed to be really cheap in Bali. Not expensive to get there, but after that, it's very cheap. I've only heard good things.
I don't know which country is Bali in. Is it Indonesia?
I think so. I know it's an island, right? Kind of off in the.
If it's an island, it must be Indonesia.
I think it's off of Indonesia. Yeah, it's next to Indonesia, but I believe it's an island. Unless I'm totally confusing it. No, it's an island. Yeah. But, yeah, Indonesia and Jakarta, which is a city, yeah. I just think it'd be cool. I'm sure it's very beautiful there.
Alright.
Australia, maybe. South Africa.
Indonesia, I've never been before. I've never been there before.
I think that area is just interesting. Different culture, it'd be pretty cool to see firsthand.
You know, going to Hong Kong in a month or so. Normally, I'll make little side trips. You know, like last time I took a side trip to Japan. The time before, I took a side trip to Taiwan. But this time, no side trip because of the stupid quarantine requirements.
Yeah, I don't think China's super off lockdown.
I have to take 4 days quarantine. So it wasn't worth going there for a week or two. So I'm going there for like a month.
Yeah.
And I was gonna take like little side trips. I usually do that, but I guess I can't do it this time.
Yeah, it's definitely different now. But
if they loosen the restrictions to no quarantine requirements, then it may make a side trip. I want to go to Singapore. I hear there's no quarantine requirements in Singapore.
Really?
Yeah. But when I come back to Hong Kong to make my flight back to the U.S., there's still quarantine requirements. So I'm hoping to drop that by the time I get there.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they will, but good luck.
Yeah, like if in Oklahoma you can't gamble, but on the Indian reservations you can.
Yeah.
And I don't think marijuana is legal in Oklahoma, but I saw
It's medically.
some dispensaries. I'm guessing it's because
It's medical.
they allow it on the reservations, I think. I don't know.
No, Oklahoma's medical.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, you can get your medical card and then go to dispensary.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I just assumed it was because it was on reservation land. It was kind of like the casinos.
No, but you can get prescribed.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's another crazy thing about the justice system. Not just death penalties, but the 3 strikes rule. If they, for non-violent offenders that just were caught with a couple ounces of pot, and if they had 3 strikes, they could go to jail for life.
Yeah,
with no parole.
that seems very
unfair. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, they definitely need to get some people out of jail here that don't really deserve to be there for like weed.
But no politician is going to ever do that.
I think they will
because
eventually.
I mean they're
it's really up to the state.
they want to be tough on crime, you know. So
yeah, but I mean, we're becoming more and more legal, and I don't think it necessarily will go back. I mean, it might, but I think it might eventually. I just don't know if they'll release people that are already in jail, or who knows. But I think it's also more up to the state, whether it's legal in the state or not, and what their laws are over it. Texas differs from Colorado big time. So, but this is why I don't do politics. It's too much.
I wouldn't do politics until maybe I'm retired, you know? Because it's not really something that...
But at that point, you're out of touch with the world. Like, why would you be governing or making laws or judging, I feel like people in office need to be in touch with today's world.
That's a fair point. But the thing is that if people make politics their career, then they make money off of it, and then it leads to corruption. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if my career is over, I'm retired, I'm just doing this out of a sense of civic duty or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not making my career, I'm not trying to generate revenue from this.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
Or someone who's not a politician be a politician.
Yeah, so.
Like Ben Carson was a doctor. And then he was like, stuff's a mess, I'm going to go help with that. I don't think he did it for
passed
money.
away recently, right?
I don't think so. Ben Carson? He's not that
Yeah.
old.
It was like a year and a half ago, he passed away from COVID, I think.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I
could be
feel like
wrong.
I would have heard that.
My brain's kind of working on not all gears today. I seriously thought when you said those European cities names, my brain said, that's in America.
Yeah, no. Definitely not.
I promise my geography is not that bad.
They say Americans have bad geography.
So anyways, oh, hey, so you know what's really cool? I can, I'm going to show you something really cool. Earlier I showed you how to read minds, right? And you said you're really interested in your career, right? Okay, I can also tell a future. It's a palm reading. Here.
Which one?
The left one.
It's my left one.
Okay, sorry, you're right. My left. Yeah, there we go. So anyways, okay, so anyways, there's a theory that based on which fingers you wear your rings on is what your personality is, right?
Bullshit, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. Moo. I'm spewing bullshit right now. Moo. Okay. So anyway, so let me think. Actually, I haven't done this in a while. All right. So if you wear a ring on this finger, and if it's on this little piggy, then
You're in the mob.
Oh my God, how did you know? It's because this is the finger that represents Mars, which is the god of war.
Okay.
So if you wear a ring on this finger, you're line of a god of war, and that's why mobsters like to wear pinky rings because they're like conflict. So if you wear a ring on this finger, you like conflict, you like drama.
Okay.
You know, I'm glad there's not a ring over here. Okay. And if you wear a ring on this finger, that means that's Venus. You believe in love. You know, you're all romantic. You believe in love, and whatever. So that's why your ring is if it's on this finger. Let me think. If you wear a ring on this finger, then that is this finger is Poseidon. You're very creative and original and artistic.
Okay.
And a ring on this finger is you like power because it's the ring of Zeus. Zeus is this finger. I remember now. And this finger is Dionysus. If you wear a ring on this finger, that means you like partying. You like your rum and your what was it? Margaritas.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So you like partying, right?
Depends.
Huh?
I like being with friends, but I'm getting over partying. I live in this area. I've been everywhere. I feel like I like traveling and going to party there. You know, and I used to wear rings on almost every finger.
I noticed you don't have a ring on the other hand, right?
I used to. I've lost them all. So.
Okay. So on your right, my left, your right hand, you like to party, but on your other hand, you don't have any rings. That means that is Hermes. Your line of the other hand is a line of the god Hermes. Hermes, meaning that you're going to be wealthy and you're also a generous person.
That I'm not wearing rings?
Yes.
That's what that means?
Yes. If you're not wearing any rings, that means you're wealthy and you are generous.
Maybe wealthy in spirit.
So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but I used to work as a salesman in an art gallery, right? In an antique art gallery. And people, there's something to it. You know, people who don't wear rings or expensive jewelry or designer clothes, but have an entourage of people following them around. Those are the wealthy people. The poor people, are people who drive flashy Lamborghinis, dripping of gold and silver everywhere, they're usually not wealthy. Because if you really think about it, if you're really that wealthy, you don't really need to advertise it. People know Tiger Woods is Tiger Woods. He doesn't have to tell anybody. You know, he doesn't have to wear any rings, or he can drive a beat up Corolla. People know he's Tiger Woods. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, they don't have to advertise. It's only people who are not wealthy that run around advertising. Like, for example, Barbara Streisand. She has no fancy, expensive car. She has a large Lincoln Town Car, right? And she has an entourage of one. She has a bodyguard / chauffeur that drives her around. You know? So, who else? Bruce Springsteen did not have an entourage, but everybody knows who he is. He doesn't have to, you know, drive fancy cars or anything. People still know who's Bruce Springsteen. He actually drove a beat up old Mustang, and he had holes in his jeans. And my dad said, son, watch that guy. He might be, I think he's a bum about to steal our stuff. I go, Dad, that's Bruce Springsteen. He's not going to steal our stuff, I promise you.
Holes are fashion now, though. Yeah, well, I used to wear rings all over, but I slowly lost them, and this is the only one left. So.
Let me see, you're going to be a rich party girl. And you're generous. So if I run a charity, I'm going to come after you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think my party days are passing.
So you said you used to wear more rings. Which finger did you used to wear it on?
I used to wear, on this hand I wore this one, and I had one here, and I think one on my thumb.
You named all the fingers except for your pinky finger. That's good.
I had a pinky ring,
but
it was too big, so I didn't wear it.
It didn't fit you.
No.
That's something. Conflict doesn't befit you.
I don't like conflicts. I mean, I'm not like scared of it or like non-confrontational, but I don't enjoy it. I'd rather people not bring conflict, or I bring conflict into my life.
Same here.
Enjoy peace.
Baby tiger.
Hi, how you doing?
If you are short, it's okay, because women are not visual like us men. They're emotional. If you pick her up and spin her around as you hug her, she'll feel like you're tall. Just do not grunt as you pick her up. You're not at the gym. Other things you could do as a shorter guy is to buy shoes with lifts inside the shoes to make you up to 5 inches taller. They're called elevator shoes. Confidence also makes women feel like you're taller. It's not about looks with women, but how you make them feel. Tall guys make her feel attraction, but you may also do things to make her feel attraction. You don't have to spend any money to date girls. If you'll notice, my dates are cheap. Ice cream, coffee, the park, my place, etc. Sometimes when I'm dating a woman who makes money, like doctors and pharmacists, I'll make them lose a bet so she pays. Don't be shy while on a date. Scoot in close to her and put your arm around her. Just don't treat her like a bottle of hand moisturizing lotion and feel her up everywhere. Just put your arm around her and rub her shoulder occasionally to emphasize certain things in your conversation with her.
Oh my gosh, did you have a motorcycle accident or something?
No, I was going too hard on like a obstacle course. Fell.
Going all too fast and what?
On an obstacle course, like at a water park.
Oh, okay. Like obstacles for running or bicycling or
No,
skateboarding?
it was like a tower that had different like fun little obstacles to do.
Oh,
And
yeah?
then I like got a little cocky with it and ran, and then I tripped, and then I like hit the metal pole.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
That's fine.
You know how I got this one? I was trying to get my mom's perfume when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I stacked some boxes and then I fell and hit my chin on it.
I feel like every person has a kid story of how they got a scar. Like, I was honestly pretty old when I got that scar. So.
Oh, it wasn't like you were like
No, I was like
6 or 7?
No, I was probably in high school, so I was fine. It was like it bled for days, but I wasn't crying. Like, I was fine. But yeah, I never had like a traumatic scar from when you were a kid. I feel like someone either has it in their forehead or like somewhere on their face. Somebody has a kid accident scar, just from falling and like hitting their head on like a dresser or whatever.
You know what'd be really cool? It's really cool. I can do a personality test on you, and it'll reveal more about yourself than you knew about yourself.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways, I invite you to suddenly remember somebody or think of somebody that you really, really like, perhaps even love.
Okay.
And then where in space do you see that mental image? Is it in front of you, back of you, or what?
Front.
In front of you, like where? Like here or here? Or
There.
like right there? Like right there, right in
A
front of
little
you?
higher.
A little higher, like over here? Like if I were pointing at it, it'll be like over there, right?
Well, it might have been because I was looking up when I thought about it, but so probably wherever my eye line was.
Okay.
Like if I thought about it over here, it probably would have been. But
Okay, so it'll be like over there, right?
yeah.
Like I'll be pointing at it over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. And now I want you to think, I invite you to suddenly feel something that you don't like.
Okay.
Okay, where in space do you see that person?
Behind me.
Behind you, okay. So don't like people's behind you, people you like is in front of you, right? All right. Now, I want you to try to put the picture of a person that you like into the space behind you where you put people you don't like. Can you do that? You can? Okay. You're the first person I've asked that to that said you can. Like 99.9, everybody else I've asked said they can't, no matter how hard they try, they can't put the picture of a person they like behind them in the space that they don't like people.
Huh. Interesting.
You are different. Your brain works differently from everybody else in the world.
Cool. I'm gonna capitalize on that.
Yeah, everybody else I've ever asked that question to says that they can't do it. You know? Because supposedly the theory is your mind categorizes things in space, in a spatial quality around yourself, and you can't put things in the wrong category. You know?
I just broke the matrix.
You just broke the matrix. Yes, you so certainly did. All right. So I invite you to. Here, hold on again. I invite you to close your eyes and imagine yourself on a roller coaster, right? And the roller coaster is going up. At the very top, and as you look down, you notice it's a long way down. You're anticipating the fall, and then all of a sudden, whoosh, it goes down, and you feel like your heart's dropped out from underneath you. Your heart's beating 100 beats a minute. Isn't that a wonderful feeling? With me, I feel like that when I'm on a roller coaster too. Okay, open your eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, you can open your eyes. Okay. So now, I invite you to close your eyes again. And now this time, instead of seeing yourself on a roller coaster, you're seeing yourself on a roller coaster. So you're a first-person point of view. Like you're hearing whatever you're hearing when you're on the roller coaster, and you're suddenly find yourself seeing whatever you see when you're really on the roller coaster. Like you're really there. So the roller coaster's going up, back. You're at the very top, and you're looking down. It's a long way down. Your heart's starting to flutter a bit because you're anticipating it. You know, have you ever like really anticipating something like Christmas Eve? You're anticipating a really big gift, really big anticipatory feeling. If there's such a word, I just made that word up. So anyways, so you're like anticipating, and then whoosh, it falls down, and your heart's beating 100 beats per minute, and you find yourself just really excited, and it feels like your bottom's just dropped out from underneath you. Can you feel that? It's a wonderful feeling to have. With me, I feel like that when I'm at Six Flags. So anyways, okay, open your eyes. All right, so now you have, I forgot. That's the second part of the personality test, right? All right. So, third part.
What was the test? What was the test?
We're getting to it. It's kind of a joke with a punchline. Okay. It's not really a test. It's not like taking a test at school. It's just the personality profile, personality thing. I don't know. I just the person who taught me this never told me.
I won't ruin it. Keep going.
All right. So then, anyways, as you are exiting the roller coaster, as you find yourself, suddenly find yourself noticing my voice coming from that space, and as you find it, open yourself up, suddenly open yourself up, and allow the sound of my voice to penetrate your thoughts, and as you suddenly feel the sound of my voice warming, and every part of your body, kind of like you're sunbathing, but the sun's just coming out, and it's not like strong. All of a sudden, it just gradually gets warmer and warmer, and to the point where, I was wondering, have you ever, what does it feel like when you fall in love? Do you?
You're asking?
Yes. So, do you like? What is the word that describes the feeling?
I think it's like taking a big leap.
Okay. And as you take that big leap, and as you suddenly find yourself noticing your heart beating just a little faster and a little faster, and you find yourself getting very excited to the point where you find yourself a year from now, remembering tomorrow, remembering how this person that you met would make you think of him. It's kind of like a song you can't get out of your head. It's like you don't have to think about it when you think about it. You really shouldn't think about it when you think about it. And you don't have to imagine yourself in all sorts of situations with this person, but you find yourself imagining just that. And you get so excited to the point where you just want to go out to the rooftop and scream this person's name. Can you feel that? It's a wonderful feeling to have. With me, I feel like that sometimes too, I'm going to kiss you.